Hi, my name is Carlos, and I'm going to talk about of globalization in Poland. The experience of some North American merchants like Fernando and Magdalena Sut when they went bankrupt in California and recovered in Poland showed us how globalization has changed the world. The case of the Suka is one of many that have occurred in recent years and as a result of the so-called globalization for some or economies opening for others. However, its often are contradictory. Above all, Poland, a country that belonged to the so-called Iron Curtain of a socialist economy, was means of production belonging to the state, became one of the countries with the most capitalist development in Europe. So much so that it was one of the fifth that entered the European Union. After being a country devasted in the Second World War, Poland was placed under the orbit of the Soviet Union, which imposed a state-concentrated economy of a socialist nature. However, in the late 1980s, following the fall of the Berlin Wall, many countries, including Poland, managed to defeat communism and establish the free market, that is capitalism. Before joining the European Union in 2004, Poland underwent socio-economic transformation. It was possible to buy in the Western supermarket chains, where clothes from stores that are similar to those of any capital in the industrialized world, furnish housewives high quality objects and recognized France, consume fast food and access to mass-produced cars, like any other European inhabitants. However, is the example of the Suka, while in the USA the monthly salary was high in Poland. On the contrary, the workforce was notably cheaper, which led to the invasion of foreign capital and the transfer of business from distant countries to the sale in Poland, generating employment and increasing national production standards. This resulted in Poland entering the European Union in 2004, a dynamic expression of globalization, allowing many of the inhabitants, the most capable at the option of traveling and working in other countries, and the country will be able to improve with financial aid and the opening of markets. Despite this, the situation of some sectors of the traditional economies, such as mining, agriculture, and livestock, were after by competition from imported productions. Some managed to become more technical but ordered. Most of them remained in poverty. Unemployment great above all with a poorly trained population. This brought about the loss of cultural values, the backwardness in the countryside, the neglect of national production, as the article points out, the contrast between opulence and misery are therefore negative consequence of globalization. In conclusion, we can affirm the globalization in Poland growth developed from the economic point of view as was a market decided by capitalist countries, which invested and modernized the country in a certain way, but in counterweight the vast majority in inhabitants have emigrated or are unemployed and are in constantly growing poverty.